Hey, what's up everyone? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to Aokana, 4 Rooms Across the Blue, for a Nintendo Switch. So last time we're going to continue playing through the tournament arc and everything, and some people won some matches, both Asuka and Misaki won some matches, but then they both also lost. So they've lost to Shindu-san here and everything. So we unfortunately did not win the tournament, which I kind of expected that to happen, honestly, because anticipating Shindu-san here to be like the next MVP in FC and everything. It's like, I don't think they're gonna beat him, you know, and I was right. So we did all that, and now continue on and play through more of the game stories episode. So we're gonna go and get started. Like the video, make sure to hit that like button as it helps out a lot, and comment, subscribe to my channel. So today's episode we just continue playing through the game story and just continue and see what happens here. So let's do it. Alright, I already read that line in the last episode, so we're gonna skip it for now. Asuka's form looks real shaky as she flies back to us. She must be pretty tired. I figured you Sachi, listen, I doubt many players here could have driven Shindu-san into a corner like that. I swear I'm not just trying to console her. She really surprised me out there, yeah, like always. Maybe she managed to make Shindu-san fight dirty, really. I mean, normally it probably shouldn't be, but he got really into it. Right. Well, that's good. But that's all she has to say after that loss. When this girl's one-top cookie. Expecting her to be kind of depressed. I mean, she was a little bit. You're strong, Asuka. Whatever you say, girl. If you say so, let me know if you ever need any help. Kochi, I can't, dude. When they say Kochi, it's so cute. Do rush over to her as she calls out her name. And when she reaches her, starts stroking Asuka's head. Really, man? What the fuck? Madoka, what are you doing there? Why are you making that face? Yeah, you heard her. Scumbag, huh? You're just getting too into it, you know? That just shows how desperate he was to win. I guess not. Oh yeah? Heck yeah! We'll be better at that. Oh wait, no. I mean, they gotta have college FC or something. You could do it there or something. FC in like outside college, I don't know. It can't be just a high school thing. I'm glad both of you got to face them. I made for a valuable experience, right? Yeah. So I can enjoy with that sour look on her face. Something wrong. Really? That may be true, but... Oh, I really don't think you know her best, honestly. Right. I just said this conversation and on that note. It seems like Misaki doesn't want to talk about it. Well, maybe done with the summer tournament now, but you're not allowed to head home to watch the remaining matches instead. You can learn a lot from watching other people play. Make sure to think of how you'd react to everything happens in the matches. Yes. Sure, why not? Take my words however you want. Anyways, I'm gonna go report our results to Shirashi-san and Miss Kagami. Okay, you don't gotta say it like that, but you would. Irina, yeah. she's British, so one girl who's seen is quite familiar across her with me. Yeah, the Hayasaka looking girl here, you know. Oh, I mean, she doesn't really look that much like her, just side to side ponytail. Yeah. She thrusts her face up to mine and gives me a wink as she says that. I do remember you, I swear. You're Inui's second Irina-san. Yeah.
Irina-san です。
Irina, yeah. She's the second of the player. She's the second of the player who knocked Trez out of the first tournament round, yeah. Inui's won all her matches so far.
次も勝って次も勝ったら一番です。
She said she's not that good, and then look at this. Yeah, yeah. Inui has a similar playstyle to Prez, so the fact that she's gotten this far is a good sign for him.
そちらの1回戦の
Yeah, his name is Aoyagi, yeah.
青柳さん。青柳さん、
Feels
強
weird
い
not
人でし
calling
た。
Prez or Shion, yeah. Happy to
そ
hear
れと
that.
試合見てました。すごい面白い試合。興奮しました。興味あります。
Are you talking? You're talking how he just fought Shindu-san?
はい。見ていて楽しかったです。愉快愉快で日本語正しいですか？
I like how they actually made it like the grammar here a little weird. Like, is amusing right word here? Like, is amusing the right word here? Yeah, you know, it just makes sense, you know. Amusing, well, it's not really wrong, but it wasn't exactly called a good choice of words. Amusing isn't really a word you'd use to praise a
飛んだ
match.
り跳ねたりあっち行ってそっち行ってという試合でサーカス日本語でサーカスは何と言いますか？
Like you just said it, and you circus in Japanese as well, I think.
あの試合はサーカスですね。いろんな技が出て上下左右に激しく移動していて見ていて楽しいけど FC ではありませんね。
When the music stopped. Oh, there it is. Huh? What was an FC? What do you mean? You seem surprised at my question. I'm just curious what you mean by it's not being real FC. Nothing seemed too far out of the ordinary out there, but other than the crazy moves each of them pulled off anyway.
私の日本語おかしかったですか？
No, that's not. I just want to know why you don't consider Shindu-san and Kurashina's match real FC. Yeah. Silent Irina-san flashed a friendly
勝つこ
smile.
とが目的ならあんなに派手に動き回る必要ないです。
Damn. They were moving around like that because they were trying to win.
そうですか？
Yeah.
勝つためにエアキックターンやコブラやスイシーダが必要だった？そうい
Well, are you trying to say that? Well, are you trying to say they were pointless?
必要です。
She has a puzzled look on her face. She said that. I'm sure they used them because they were necessary. But then pull out all the stops to win that match. It was rather admirable. Sure, they may have looked really flashy, but it's not like they were trying to put on a show or anything. She may not get that, but I know it to be true.
愉快です。
What's with the wink there? What's with the wink there? Like,
でもあれは 私の知ってる FC とは違いますね。
Yeah, because you're from Europe somewhere. Like, I'm pretty sure she said like England or something. Yeah. And what's your brand FC like?
と決勝戦は新藤選手と乾になります。それを見てもらえば私の言いたいことわかると思います。
And you're really convinced that she's gonna make the finals.
本当の FC わかります。
Oh, brother. True FC. Irina-san gives me a firm nod to say that.
本当の FC です。
I'm just being weird, but Irina-san's smile, friendly smile, seems really scary right now. Yeah, it's definitely fake. I sure hope I'm just imagining
知っ
things.
てますよ。日向雅也さん。ジュニアの時。
How the heck do you know? You're not even from the same country! I don't know. How do you know that?
乾と同じ年頃の選手は、できるだけ調べてるんです。
I haven't played FC in
で
years.
すから、調べてるんです。
She found that one Reddit article that talked about his performance that one time. Why? Her son doesn't seem the least bit phased by my
日向
question.
さんの育てた選手でも、日向さんでもいいです。いつか乾を潰しに来てください。
Huh? Crush her? Aren't you supposed to be like her second and her
あ
friend?
の子は魔女ですから。そうしてくれるとすごく喜びます。
Really? What? She's a masochist. Why does that
誰
matter?
かに潰されるのを心待ちにしてるんです。乾
Yeah,
は
I
真
can
面目な
tell.
せ
Corners of her lips are curved into a smile as she backs away from me. What exactly do you want? Instead of answering, Irina-san directs us slightly awkward bow at me before turning around and walking away. What is she thinking? I talked a whole lot, so I'm not even sure where to begin. The other thing that weighs most heavily on my mind is True FC. Is she saying that outspeeding your opponent is True FC? That is one way to win, but it's not the only way. I understand after watching Inui face Shindu-san. I keep forgetting that's how it's pronounced. I don't know, man. But she better make it to grand finals now, or they'll both have egg on their face. Ha! Yeah, I pelted her with the egg. Be like, ha! I beat Aokana only using eggs. No, stop.
ごきげんよう、
Like,
日向雅也。
you're still not mad at me about that whole fishing story, right? Oh, so Toen-san, I'm sorry you lost your match. You knew you went 15-0 against her? What the hell? What the hell? Man, Toen-san, what happened? Just like what happened with the Prez match. But Prez went out like a champion, at least, and he got a point. These Super manages to gain a slight lead. Things will snowball outside of control from here. That's almost impossible for their opponent to
乾
win.
咲が私より強かっただけのことで
Just
す。
call her Saki, really. My way to tell our club advisor there. Players have been knocked out. What are you up to?
私は散歩中ですわ。
Oh yeah? So it's not early a time, and you're Shindu-san's second,
部
right?
長は少しピリピリしていますの。今は一人になってクールダウンする時間が必要だと判断して席を外しました。
I see. Guess I didn't need to remind her of her
今
job.
話していたのは乾咲のセコンドですか？
Yeah. I don't assume we're close or anything, though. I only know her because our president faced her in the first round.
そういうことでしたの。乾咲は不思議ですね。
Heck yeah, she's strange. Strange? In what way
そう
exactly?
ですわね。硬い感じがしました。
Steel.
肩にぶつかったら弾き返されてしまいそうな。
Huh. So she's kind of like a intimidating predator. It scares you away before you can
威
attack.
圧感は確かにありましたけど、私が言いたいのはそういうことではありませんわ。スタイルが完成されていると言えばいいのかしら。
Yeah, no wonder. She's OP. You call that perfected? Seriously? I mean, yeah, she's really good, but perfect, that's a bit
彼
much.
女自身というよりも、その後ろに私たちの知らないスタイルがあるような気がしますの。
So, like, your strategy is a speedster. I know it's, like I said, I know it said speeder, but I like calling it speedster, okay? It's funnier that way. And all the fine-tuned technical aspects of her
それも
maneuvers.
含めての話ですわ。大小を含んだ体系的なテクニックがあるのかもしれません。
Makes sense. I tell Satoon-san thinks Inui is something special. Just call her Saki, okay? But why? You mentioned how her supposedly unique style is comprised of a generalized game plan plus individual techniques. But isn't that every style? How is that any different from the rest of us? What happened during your match made you think Inui
動
special?
かされていると思いましたわ。
Steering you, huh?
気
Steering
づ
you,
け
huh?
ば乾咲の有利な方向に動かされているのです。
Interesting.
自分で判断しているつもりなのですけど、セコンドの方がとても優秀なのかもしれませんわね。
Hmm. She's forced to play right into Inui's hands without even knowing it. Does that mean her style revolves around manipulating her opponent? So what styles do you think would match up well against her?
部長のように引き出しの多い人なら、乾咲の裏を行くことができると思いますわ。
Yeah. Buchon-san looks up at the
ちょう
playfield.
どいいタイミングでしたわね。これから試合をする選手みたいなタイプも苦手かもしれません。
Oh yeah? Which one of them do you mean? This player from Shichua, Suizan, and one from
動画裏の選手です。
How do you pronounce that? Yeah. This, oh my god. She looks like that picture of that girl from the ring. But like in anime style, like there's like fan art of the girl from like comes out of the TV and everything, and like it made weird fan art of her. Stop. But yeah, she looks like that,
名前は
okay?
黒渕かすみ。
And he was, oh,
その様子だと、あの選手の試合、
Kasumi.
見ていなかったようですわね。
Yeah. I'm pulling duty as second coach, so I missed some matches. Wow, she's got really long arms and legs. Because a long reach, I have a clear advantage in most sports. Because sometimes a longer reach can work against you, but 9 times out of 10 it'll work in your favor. For example, dogfights, you can reach your opponent from further away. Anyway, you're trying to say Inui isn't good at dealing with players who have a long reach?
そういうことではありません。試合を見ていればわかると思いますわ。
Okay, I see referee flying over to Kurouchi and whispering in her ear. That seems suspicious. Obviously can't tell what they're saying. Both of them seem tense, huh? What's that all
反
about?
則の常習犯なので、最初から警告を受けているのだと思います。
How do you commit a foul in FC? And if so, how the heck did Shindu-san not get a single foul when he messed with Asuka, you know? Player who fouls her opponent often. Does she get real tough
そうで
matches?
すよ
I
ね。
guess.
何かにイラついているようなプレイスタイルですわ。
Where's her right at? No, stop! Ready, set, yeah. Frozen whistle resound. Again, not a whistle. My God, she really does remind me of the girl from the ring, but with this weird fan art, you know? Kurouchi tilts forward while spreading her arms out horizontally. He's like he's trying to ease up more space on... Excuse me! And a line mess with her opponent that isn't really against the rules, but her opponent's supposed to flight suit are spread out in ways that block her opponent's path. Like sounds of the repulsion that echoes around it as the Shitua player is thrown backwards.
黒渕かすみ選手の反則負け
Disqualifying her just off the bat for that. Wow, it's going nuts. And even hear some people laughing. But it's obviously not because they find it funny. In fact, they seem more surprised than anything. Go back to the TV stuff. Kasumi, Kurouchi, her arms fly towards the left and unleashes a string of insults, I'm sure. Immediately touching your opponent as the match begins against the rules, but the usual punishment is to subtract a point. This is the first time I've seen someone get disqualified for it. Man, how much did she do? Isn't that a bit much? But then Sun turns to me with an impish smile on her face as she hears me say that.
初回の反則ならそうですわね。
Yeah? What do you
彼
mean?
女、1回戦からずっと同じ反則をしてますの。
I figured she's doing it on
そうと
purpose.
しか考えられませんわね。スーツの浮き袋が不自然に動いたのも気になりますし。
How's she doing
わか
that?
りませんけど、練習をすればできるのではありませんか？
How would you ever do
乾
that?
咲は、ああいったプレイに弱いのではないかと思います。
Oh yeah? In other words, she probably can't handle a playstyle that focuses on drawing
そう
fouls.
いう選手が得意というスカイウォーカーはあまりいないでしょうけれど。
Excuse me, right? I mean, I doubt anyone practices what to do when they're
そう
fouled,
いう
yeah?
意味もありますけど、彼女は枠を越えてこようとするスタイルに弱いかもしれませんわ。何せ、自分の思うように動かせないでしょうから。
Unconventional playstyles, huh? Not many of those around.
だからといって、反則は進めません。
Yeah, I guess so. Agreed, focusing on fouls is out of the
そ
question.
ちらの方々でしたら、飛沢美咲や倉科明日香よりも、有坂真白の方が、乾咲と相性がいいかもしれませんわね。
You really think so? Wow, she must really respect Mashiro. Wait, that's not right. I know, right? She's the worst girl. You can't respect worst girl. You can't respect the worst girl. It's in like the contract. It says on the back of the game here, you cannot respect worst girl Mashiro. See? Obviously, it for sure is on the back of the game, man. Obviously, that's telling the truth there. Oh, sorry for taking up so much of your
そん
time.
なことありません
I
わ。
think she came with you, though.
乾咲について、部長に何を伝えたらいいのか、整理できましたから。
I'm sure you're best to support
言
him.
われるまでもなく。それでは、ごきげんよう。
Kokigenyo? Or how do you say that? I think I said it right. Something like that. That's when Sandy gives me a grateful bow before leaving. Wow, she still didn't bring up the fact about the whole, you know, lie about the story I told her at the mall.
おう、ひなた。
That press.
お疲れ様だ。終わったな。
That's right. Got time to start preparing for the next
今
one.
から秋の大会を見ているとは頼もしいぞ、ひなた。俺は3年で引退だが、FC を辞めるつもりはないからな。何か手助けできることがあったら、声をかけて
I'm
く
gonna
れ。
miss you, press. Thanks. I'll be sure to take you up on that offer.
いやあ、ちゃんと君らの試合を見てたよ。いい試合だったね。
Heck yeah, they were. Which
ど
one?
の試合もだけど、あえて言うなら、アスカちゃんと進藤くんの組み合わせが一番良かったかな。
うん。
Yeah.
俺も見ていて興奮したぞ。
最後で得点差は出ちゃったけ
She
ど、
lost. Oh,
この
sorry.
大会のベストバウトだろうね。アスカちゃんはいい選手になったね。
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, and that's why I want to ask you
No,
for a
right?
favor. I'm kind of afraid of saying this, or I feel like I'm pretty biased because we're so
アスカちゃんの
close.
ことで
Yeah, is she? I mean, I had this feeling for a while now. Aside from and simplifying my question, is Asuka a
す
prodigy?
ごいよ。
Just like yeah, no hesitation. Of course, yeah. Shiragi-san answered my question right
それ
away.
がどうかしたの
And they're bringing this up in Asuka's presence, but I guess I'm just worried that it might be beginner's luck.
うん
I just can't shake the feeling that she's winning these matches by chance, you know? Asuka's a very inconsistent player. She's got really high highs and really low lows, so it's honestly, it's hard for me to look at the results of that match and say that she actually performed well. It's hard to tell how good she is.
マサヤは勘違いしてるな。
What are you trying to say? Luck's also a
そん
skill?
なこと言うつもりはないよ。僕はもっと具体的なことを言える。
Please
大
do.
会記念 T シャツを買ってくれるなら教えるよ。
Really, man? You're that guy? You're gonna be that guy? I'll give you a tip, but you gotta pay me. You gotta buy a souvenir, you know? Like, dude, come on, man. It better be a cool shirt, at least. I'll buy one later, so don't just leave me
じゃあ
hanging, really,
教えよ
man.
うかな。
Shai-san turns around the prize after
す
saying
まない
that.
けど、ちょっとの間、店番を代わってもらえ。
了解。ひなたにたっぷりと役立つ話をしてやってください。
Make sure everybody buys a
役
t-shirt.
立つ話ができるかどうかはわからないけどね。
As they're quietly muttering Al, then to himself, he starts to speak.
進藤くんとの試合のハイライトのエアキックターンの連発。あれは、マサヤの指示じゃないだろう。
Right, Asuka figured it out on her own. Dog fights are pretty dynamic, so it's hard for a second to micromanage your player. Plus, even if it was possible, too many instructions would just get in the way. Every split second counts, and a close-range air battle between Skywalkers can't afford to waste time on interpreting
あそこ
orders.
でエアキックターンの連発をできたのは、もしかしたら偶然かもしれない。だけど、あそこでエアキックターンを連発しようと思いついた。FC で特にドッグファイトで重要なのはとっさのひらめきだろ。身体能力も重要だけど、本当に必要な才能っていうのは
I guess that makes sense, yeah. Charles-san taps his own head as he
こ
says
こだ
that.
と思うけどね。
Basically saying Asuka's talent comes from her mental aptitude for FC. And that does explain why she has such a hard time learning to fly. She's always understood FC in theory, but she has a hard time getting her body to keep up with her mind. What do you think of Masaki's matches?
ここだけの話だけど、美咲ちゃんはつまんないね。
Damn, man. Boring. Didn't expect to hear that. Feels like my grasp on reality is slipping away from me. What? I was worried he was gonna trash Asuka, but I never expected him to say something negative about Misaki. I'm sure Asuka has improved a lot over the course of the tournament, but Misaki's still way better than her. She's our best player. What do you find boring
美咲
exactly?
ちゃんはアスカちゃんと逆だね。プレイを感覚に頼りすぎてると思う。
I guess that he does make a point. I'll get it. It's not like Misaki isn't thinking at all. Just her reflexes are so good that she can skate by on them. They're saying Misaki should use her head more,
言
yeah?
うのは簡単だけどね。
Yeah, I guess so. Saki-san drops his shoulders in exhausted fashion. He says
これまで
that.
使わなかった部分を使うっていうのは一朝一夕でできるようなことじゃない。
Yeah.
美
Well,
咲ちゃんがどうかって話じゃない。一般論としてこういうのは本当に難しいことなんだ。
okay. I get what you're trying to say. I can win most matches without thinking, so why bother? That's how most people would react. Sure, that may lead to a dead end, but they just try to use their body to get out, so nothing could change.
そこで頭の使い方を教えるっていうのは大変だよ。特に美咲ちゃんみたいなタイプはね。
Yeah, she'll definitely try to
まとめて
resist.
言うと、アスカちゃんは FC の方がいいと思うんだ。頭を使って先を見通して相手の動きを見て自分で考えて行動している。今は体がついていってないけどね。で、美咲ちゃんは FC の方が鍛えられてない。とっさの反応で動いているだけで全体を見通したり相手の動きを見て考えたりしてない。つまり彼女には戦略がない。アスカちゃんは頭が鍛えられてるけど体はまだまだ。美咲ちゃんは体が鍛えられてるけど頭はまだまだ。そういう
That makes sense. I know I cut him off. I really do wish this game had like a bar that just like fills up as the dialogue's done, like Real Joker had. Probably Son breathes a light
結論
sigh.
を言うとだ。才能の引き出しやすさも努力のさせやすさもアスカちゃんがずっと上だと思う。彼女はもしかしたら本物かもしれない。
Yeah. You really believe
アスカ
that?
ちゃんは秘めた身体能力が発揮できれば美咲ちゃんもすぐに超えるだろうね。これまでは
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that little faith in
フィジ
Misaki.
カルだけを鍛えるならそこそこいくだろうね。だけどそのままじゃ本物になれない。
Man, dude, when you're not being a weirdo, like you actually do make some good points. Try to sound shifts around a little as if this talk is making him feel
来年の
uncomfortable.
大会のベスト4レベルの強さまでなら簡単にいくよ。
But you won't go any
思う
further.
ね。きつく言えば天才肌であって天才ではないと思う。彼女の才能の限界が目の前にあったとしても僕は少しも驚かないね。
Thanks for your honesty. I know couldn't have been easy. So what about Mashiro?
まだスタイルが固まっていないようだからどうとも言えないね。ただ頭はいいんじゃないかな。彼女たちをどうコーチするのか楽しみにしてるよ。
Clever? I mean, just because she did the old classic, look over there! Distraction! And it worked, it doesn't mean I do that clever. I'll do what I
も
can.
し僕がコーチするならアスカちゃんよりも美咲ちゃんを選びたいね。
And it's saying to do her out. After everything you just said,
まっ
why?
すぐな性格の人より歪んだ性格の人の方が好きだからね。
Yeah. Sure, Masagi's a little self-centered, but I wouldn't call her eccentric.
ああいうタイプが FC を本気で続けていればそのうち性格は歪むだろ。
Yeah. Man, you're pretty damn
そう
harsh.
なったら そこから伸びるかもしれないよ。
Yeah, I guess he says that in a nonchalant manner as he turns away from me.
お疲れさん、マサヤ。
Alright. Oh, when did you get here? I was signs there with everyone else. Guess I'm just trying my way to the management
初
tent.
めてにしてはみんないい試合をしたと思う。そう言って褒めている。
Heck yeah. And now come the
そ
complaints,
れはマサ
yeah.
ヤの仕事だろ。頑張れ。
Okay. Go ahead and tell me twice. I checked the time on my phone. Grand finals should be starting soon. There's a 30-minute break after the semifinals. I get mostly there to leave the playing field for the player who had the later semifinals match.
夏の大会の決勝戦は新藤さんと乾さんか。
Huh. You know, just like that. What Irina-san predicted.
乾さんってすごいですね。
Just cheating
すごいっ
somehow.
て何がだってですよ。
Also looks at the Kaguya tournament
全
sheet.
試合ですごい点差をつけて勝ってます。
Now, she technically lost that first match against Perez because he really won everybody's
リー
hearts,
ダー
you
が
know.
勝つ時って点差が広がっちゃうこと多いからね。
That's true, but isn't that scary? Somehow no one managed to
偶
stop
然
her.
ってことはないですか？
Maybe once, but there's no way she made it there on luck alone. It must be
強
skill.
いと言っても新藤さんほどじゃないんじゃない？佐藤院さんと当たった以外はトーナメント運も良かったみたいだし。
I guess.
いや、そんなことは
And
ない
wow,
ぞ。
poor Perez.
水産の選手にも勝っているしな。運だけで。
そうかもしれませんけど。それにしてもほっとしたな。何がですか？
Why? Yeah, exactly. Why?
兄ちゃんが負けた相手が2回戦で負けたら兄ちゃんが一番弱いことになってしまうもん。決勝まで来てくれたから兄ちゃんが
Oh,
弱いわけじゃない
damn. Man, you just can't help but insult him every once in a while,
ほ
huh?
んと意外とブラコンなんだからな。
Oh, brother.
ブラコンじゃない。
You sure about that? But yeah, I don't see it. But that logic, Asuka and Misagi lost to Shindu-san, which means all our members. Oh. What are you
いい
doing?
ですよ。どうぞ遠慮なくその先を言ってくれてもいいんですよ。
Oh, it's nothing really.
部
Yeah, it's
の
nothing.
中で私が負けた相手だけ決勝に残ってないですから。気にする必要なんか全然ありません。佐藤院さんが相手だったら私だって負
I
けまし
don't
た。
know.
いやいや、私やアスカなら佐藤院さんに勝ってたか
I
な。
think you two would have actually beat her,
い
honestly.
いんです。私は私の道を行きますから。あれ、
Yeah.
そうなの？自分の道を行っちゃうんだ。美咲先輩の道を行きたくても美咲先輩が進むの早すぎるんです。
You'll get better, don't worry. Well, not in like, you know, tier wise with like best girl to worst girl. You're gonna stay in worst girl tier, you know?
そんなこと言わずについておい
Come on,
て
don't be
よ。
like that, Mashiro. Why I read your text? They quit trying to lead her astray. Oh, they're on their way to first. Referee's already there, so it's almost time to begin. Like, she just look. They both look so like Sola's eyes right there. Like, wow. I kind of want should do something to win, honestly. Obviously, we can't listen in on them from here. But even if we could, we'd probably only hear them exchange short greetings.
いよいよ決勝戦の始まりか。
みんな、
Sure.
しっかり見ておけよ。
What?
Huh?
What the heck?
今の悲鳴は何でしょうか。
The question doesn't seem like anything strange happened.
野良犬が次々と観客を噛んでるとか。
Why would you say that? Just why? Like, that's just a random thing to say. Pretty sure they'd be a lot louder in that case. What's happening? What's going on?
決勝戦を前に感極まった人たち。
No, that's not excited, Xiao. That's like a...
そういう人たちの声の質じゃないよね。
Exactly. Well, and you say that and you come out with the weird excuse earlier. What the
したっ
heck?
て感じですよね。
観戦に飽きたどっかの生徒がふざけ合ってるんだろ。そんなことより
There's something
試合
weird
に集中しろ。
happening. There's something weird happening. Right. He looks ready to rumble. Sagi, Inu, on the other hand, looks completely out of it. It's almost like she's surprised to be here. There's something wrong here, man. I know it should be mad that he not tear our players out, but at the end of the day, I want you to decide to win. That's the most fitting end to his
決勝
tournament.
戦なの
Yeah.
に普通に始まっちゃうんですね。
There's
ファウ
something
ボー
wrong
ルで
here,
も流
man.
せばいいのに。
You don't do that, Messi. Why
で
not?
も花火の一発くらい上げてもいいですよね。
Oh, that's even worse.
そういえばマシロッチの友達が実況をするって言ってなかった？
Oh no, that
そうでし
weirdo.
たそうでした。実況を聞かないと。
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. How do you even do that? I mean, it's not like they can just broadcast it to the whole venue, right? That would hurt the
確か
players.
ヘッド
Really?
セットを利用するって言ってました。なるほど。参加者はみんなヘッドセットを持ってますもんね。
You didn't put them on this entire time?
うん
So he starts clicking buttons around the small LCD monitor.
周波数？よくわかんないけど、そういうのは全部マサヤの方で設定する仕組みになってるみたいだよ。
Yeah? Okay, I think I found the red button. So what channel are we broadcasting the live commentary on?
それはわかりませんけど、早くしないと試合が始まっちゃいますよ。
There must be when we can't even help. I guess it's time to channel surf, yeah.
いよいよ決勝戦が始まります。死闘最強のスカイウォーカー、新藤和成。対するは謎の最速スピード、
She's so
乾
loud.
咲。
Sorry if that was loud there, but she just a loud talker there.
お
Yeah.
前たちまで一体どうしたんだ。
Oh, that's probably what the screens were. It's really loud. I saw Amadoka who don't have a headset. I finally understand the situation. That makes
さっ
sense
きあち
now.
こちから聞こえてた悲鳴ってこれだったんだ。
I thought there was gonna be like some weird plot twist or something. Yeah.
早くボリューム下げて、ヘッドセットは外れにくいんだから。
Wow. I'm on it.
実況を担当するのは久那浜学院1年の保坂みのりです。プリティな声でがっちり実況します。略してプリガチなみのりと覚えてくださいね。
It's a pretty good photo though. That might be the thumbnail. I don't know, man. Maybe. It's always tough to decide thumbnails. Is she for
プ
real?
リガチ。張り切ってるな。微妙に頑張って考えた感が切ないわね。頑張ってるのはいいことですよ。
More like doing her words. Oh!
死闘で最強のスカイウォーカーが決まります。果たして神道か、それとも乾か。
Okay. Our audience is on edge after hearing that. They're both so emotionless. Can you use the facial expression hasn't changed? I don't know. She's suspicious. You know, she's sus. Okay. It's weird. She's about to compete in a top match. So why does she look so bored? Yeah, that's why she's weird, you know? I don't really like girls who are emotionless. Like, if you're emotionless, at least have, like, some, like, gimmick or something, like, I don't know, like, origami and like, Data Live throughout, like, the first few seasons, like, didn't really show much emotion, but, like, she was kind of perverted in a way. Like, she didn't give a fuck or whatever. It was just kind of funny. She was kind of funny, but, like, this girl just seems like she's got nothing going for her. She's got, like, little cat things. Like, that's the, what's Doom Meow guy, right? It's kind of like she's getting ready to go for a walk. That's how little emotion she's expressing. Do something! Change out your facial expressions. When you open up the game case, by the way, like, she's actually on it. I don't know why she's on it, considering she's barely done anything in the game so far, but she actually is showing a little bit of curiosity in her face, so I guess something's gonna happen later in the game. So, like, dude, I don't know how much longer this game is. This game's long as fuck. Pause. But why? I didn't pay attention to her face yesterday when she fought Prez. Was she like this back then as well? I think so. Was she like this before every single one of those overwhelming victories?
Set!
Yeah, I know. He's gonna blow the whistle, even though it's not a whistle. A whistle echoes throughout the air, signaling the start of the final match of the summer tournament.
夏の大会最速の乾選手がローヨーヨーで一気に加速します。進藤選手はセカンドラインへとショートカットです。まずはスピーダー対オールラウンダーの定石通りの展開です。進藤さん、
Nori.
ちゃんと乾さんを抑えられるでしょうか。できるでしょ。
He definitely will.
最初は抜かれるかもしれないけど、今までの乾さんの対戦相手みたいに抜かれっぱなしということはないんじゃない？
Yeah, agreed. And if Shinichi-san can't stop her, then no one in Shichiwell can.
セ
Yeah.
カンド V にタッチして乾選手まず1点です。セカンドラインにショートカットした進藤選手は乾選手と接触か交差しなくてはいけません。
Shinichi-san is waiting for Inui circling area that's close to the second and third. I'm sure he's great at passing opponents. But like Misaki said, there's no way she'll win when Shinichi-san is her opponent. I don't know, man.
この大会で乾さんってドッグファイトしました？
Yeah, good point. Like, is she only speed? Is that all she's got? I don't think
ス
she
ピーダー
has.
なんだから
I
そん
agree
なに
with
強く
that.
ないでしょう。
Yeah, I want to see her get in a dogfight. Shinichi-san is rocking his body in every direction to prepare himself for any possible route Inui may take. Looks like Inui's body stimmed for a moment there. What the hell? Alright, the next instant, she readies her body accelerates.
早いです。
So fast. Why are reading your
加速
text?
してますよね。スピードに乗った乾選手が進藤選手の手前で急上昇。これで一気に抜き去るのが乾選手の必勝パターン。どうする進藤。
Shinichi-san throws up both its arms and like a volleyball player, trying to block Spike and charges at Inui. What the hell is that? Did he get her? I think he just knocked her back on it. The hands managed to touch her shoulder from below. And that obviously makes both Inui and Shinichi-san lose
乾
their
選
balance.
手、この大会で初めて進路を抑えられました。進藤選手のペースになるのか、それとも乾選手にこの先の展開があるのか。
進藤さんのペースになるに決まってるよ。乾さんもあんな風に加速したらフェイントじゃないって分かっちゃうよね。
Yeah, she really shouldn't have sped up there. So you should know that that's all thanks to Shinichi-san's skill. I mean, Inui's breezed through all her matches this far, so there's no other possible
トー
explanation.
ナメント運が良かっただけ。あんな分かりやすい動きなら私やアスカでも止められるって。
Satoan-san, she's not a no-name.
私には無理かもしれません。当然のように私は無視なんですね。
さ
真白でも止められるって。
That's hilarious.
そんな信用できない声を出さなくても。でもそんな美咲先輩も好きです。
My god, no wonder. This is why you stay in worst girl tier, you know? And he's like, get away from me. Yeah. Let's see. Inui has lost balance and all speed, which means that Shindu-san has an advantage right now. Wonder how this will turn out. Ton-san said that Inui steered her into the playing in a way that benefited her. And Arina-san talked about True FC when they last met. One of those two things are connected. Owasaki Inui show
進
us,
藤選手
yeah.
はいち早く姿勢を戻し、下から乾選手の背中でタッチ。これで1対1。今大会乾選手2度目の
Prize
失
was the
点
only
です。
other person to score a point against her? Wow.
2度目？真っ白
Yeah,
っ
Prize got it.
ち1度目は兄ちゃんが取ってるんだよ。
That's right, my boy, the true hero. She should have. They should have just knocked her out of the tournament. You know what? No. You played bad. You know, you played dirty. Prez went out like a champion. He deserves to move on next round.
そうでしたね。兄ちゃんと進藤さんが並んだみたいですごいな。
Heck
いよいよ
yeah.
本格的にブラコンだな。
だからブラコンじゃないって。
やっぱり乾さんは大したことないんじゃない？このまま進藤さんが追加得点して終わりそう。
I don't know. I have a feeling that there's some weird, bizarre move they're gonna try. Someone tells me she couldn't be more wrong. Something wrong, Asuka?
何かに気づいたのか？
なんでもないんですけど、
言ってみろ。
But
私の勘違いかもしれないんですけど、コーチは自分ならどうするか考えながら観戦するようにと言いましたよね。
何か気づいたんだ。
気づいたというほどのことでもないんですけど、私なら進藤さんと同じように動くと思うんです。
私もそうすると思うけど、それが？
だから考えすぎだとは思うんですけど。
Inui is steering Shindu-san? Is that what you're trying to say?
はい、
Huh.
コーチも同じことを。
Kind of. I probably wouldn't have noticed if Satone-san hadn't already told me, though. This goes to show that Asuka really does have the perfect mind for FC. I think, that must be what she's going
二人とも考えすぎじゃないかな。だって乾さんがああ動いたら、進藤さんはそうするしかないじゃない？
そうするしかないでしょうか。
真顔でそんなこと言われても困るけど、私なら進藤さんと同じことするな。
There's been a new development in the match, oh
進
yeah?
藤選手が真下から乾選手を跳ね上げてからタッチ、得点追加、2対 1。
Don't poor Inui her. Show her no mercy,
乾
man.
選手厳しい時間が
I'm actually rooting for you, and you were like the villain in the last episode. I know, I kind of want him to go out like a champion, at least. Give me wanted to something like a dolphin as she flees upward. In response, Shindy-san rushes after her from
ほ
below.
ら、一方的な展開になってきたって。二人とも考えすぎなんだからな。
Usually,
Mama,
whenever you
what's
say
up,
something like this, Misaki, you jinx everything. So probably shut your mouth right now. But look at how high Inui got. He's definitely gonna try to turn this
高い
around.
位置にいるから長いローヨーヨーでスピードを稼いで一気に突き放そうって考えかな。
That's the only reason for her to fly that high. If this works, she'll win win through BO touches in no time. That's true. Something about this doesn't feel right. Yeah, I don't trust her. Yeah, and it's true. FC. Yeah, that's what I'm like sketchy. Definitely not. He just wants a specific playstyle. Also, this guy with bad breath. She's figured out something we haven't. What the hell? You trying to write something here in the sky? And he throws in the horizontal and diagonal scissors as he tries to shake Shindu-san, or Shindu-san prevent her from getting away every single time. He isn't reacting to her feints at all, which means he's playing
両者
perfect.
牽制するような動きを繰り返します。
He said over, like, hurry up, match end. I don't want him to lose.
このまま試合が終わってしまうのでしょうか。
Quit jinxing everything. Shut
で
up.
ある意味、私と一ノ瀬ちゃんの試合みたいな感じ？さっき
Maybe,
私
but
は違うと思います。と
Yeah.
言いますと、
I keep cutting them off,
わかりまし
man.
た。何が分かったの？
The lips don't move, so yeah.
追い詰められてるのは進藤さんです。そうです
Uh-oh.
か？私には完璧に先回りしているように見えますけど。進藤さんは完璧に先回りしてますけど、乾さんは少しずつ加工してるんです。
Oh, she sees that
加工する
pattern.
水面まで追い詰められる？
そんなことくらい進藤さんだって気づいてるはずだよ。
Hope he notices. But there's nothing. No one actually change anything. There's no choice but to try and stop her in a situation, right?
そうかもしれないけど、
Can't you try something else, like trying to keep scoring
この
points
まま
on
だ
her?
と
I
どう
get
なっちゃ
that.
うんですか？
That's right. Assuming neither Shindu-san nor Satoan-san have caught on, he's gonna start thinking it's hard to fly in such a tight spot. Go over to Satoan-san and say something to her and be like, "Hey, he needs to be careful here at this part because they're doing something sus
二人とも
here."
気づいてないなんてことはありえないでしょ。
Yeah, I'm sure they have, but huh? Oh no. Shindu-san gives up on stopping Inui and turns.
進藤選手、どうしたのでしょうか？ 有利かと思われていましたが、急にサードラインへ向かってショートカットです。乾選手がゆっくり
Huh? Already?
セカンドラインで乾選手を抑え込んでいるように見えましたが、このままでは展開がないという判断でしょうか。しかしその代償に1点奪われました。2対2です。
Decided to take it from the
仕切
top.
り直しというより手遅れになる前に逃げたと言った方が。
真っ白の友達全然分かってないね。そこは多めに見てあげてください。
Yeah, I know she's not.
怖くありませんか？
She's a weirdo, yeah. Not really. I don't. She's not really scary, just a weirdo.
だってあんな風に自分が思うように試合ってコントロールできま
Can
す。
you do that?
相手は進藤さんです。それは私は一瞬先のことしか考えられませんでした。
Yeah, I know. Doesn't pull out any tricks at all. Inui has only used high yo-yos, low yo-yos, and scissors so far. He's beating Shindu-san with just the basics. How is that possible? Shindu-san and Inui are flying around the third line as they fight to gain the upper hand. 2人が螺旋を描くように牽制し合いながら上を目指します。螺旋から飛び出して V を狙うチャンスもあるように見えますが。 I don't know. Honestly, not what they're after. Either of them let that spiral. The other would claim the higher ground. Wait, can I have the higher ground, you know? And that would be bad news. After all, the player who has the higher ground controls the flow of the match. So that's why if you have the higher ground, you're basically better off in the fight. I get it now. It all makes sense. Wait a minute. Hey, speed up. What is this? A sharp pain that runs through my heart. Is it important to control a
ま
match?
さやこれはなんだ。
I don't know. You tell me, you know? I don't know. Yeah, you're supposed to be the better expert. What the hell is happening? How many of the people watching have realized this situation is abnormal? It can't just be me. Well, it seems like they're saying that playstyle like Speedster, All-Rounder, and Fighter doesn't matter. That FC isn't really about being fast or winning dogfights. Your mind, true FC must be about controlling your opponent. She decided just playing along. Do you think that there's nothing wrong with that? Why? I took clogs up, leading the words I want to convey to him stuck in my throat. Go shout at Sato-san and tell her to tell him to do stuff! I mean, Shindu-san, thought him inside my mind. Shindu-san, he's looking down at the dogfights and speed battles we're engaged in for so long. He's solving all other over everyone's heads. Hard work and effort. Why aren't you putting her in her place? Stop her already. Force her in a dogfight. Don't play her game. Don't let her mock everything we believe in. Dude, go tell Sato-san to tell her. I don't care if we're in different schools. Go tell her to tell him to do that. Grab the mic from her and tell her in the thing.
顔色が悪いですよ。
I'm fine. I'd just go up to Sato-san, take that headset off her. And she even bothering talking to him? And I'd be like, hey, listen to me. This is Messiah, you know? I gotta tell you something. Next thing I know, Shindu-san is below Inoue again, just like last time. She's leading him towards the water. Thought he was... Oh.
どうしてセカンドラインと同じ展開になってるの？
Saki seems to have finally noticed that something's up, but it doesn't look like she knows any details. What about Asuka? Oh, that Asuka picture is so cute, man. Oh. Asuka? Everyone's is fine and goosebumps roam around my back. Asuka's smiling. Why? The smile stretches from ear to ear. But she can hardly contain her joy. Did she find this fun? What could possibly be fun about this dull, freakish match that only consists of her driving her opponent into a corner? Lacks all fun and excitement that people love about FC, making it look like a entirely different sport. Amazing. Asuka really is amazing. In fact, she's so amazing that she scares me. Shindu-san has been pushed to the water surface. Seriously, Messiah, go take her Sato-san's headset and yell into it to stop Shindu-san from doing something stupid. Inui blocks its attempts to do a reversal with the same old, utterly bored expression on her face. Damn, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Shinji-san's face is whatever. Con, it's no time to get upset. Think of the way out. I'm sure you know exactly what you need to do, and how to do it even. If you manage to pull that off, we won't crumble in the face of Inui's true FC. Sure, we may still have to admit defeat and study her strategy eventually, but you can at least protect our way of life for a little while longer. You have to do this. Do it now. Do it, Shinji-san. I'm sure it'll be enough to get you out of this sticky situation. Glides over to water surface. Anyway, he pursues him. He's thinking. No, he's got a plan. Son tucks in his arms and legs right when I say that. He's doing an air kick turn. I'm sure he can adjust the angle to execute a high speed 90 degrees. Once that shoots him upward, that'll get him out. He flies a wide curve and heads upward. No! She didn't react impulsively. If she had, Shinji-san would have gotten the upper hand. She accurately confirmed what Shinji-san was doing and proceeds to climb higher on him. She's really good. I know what to say. An air kick turn allows you to perform at speed. Shinji-san used it to get above her for a moment, but that didn't last long. Anyway, used the basics to get above him once more. She really just made a steal. She was unfazed by Shinji-san's actions too. No, it's as if she's just trying to go over the same thing again. Shinji-san gives up and jumps to the fourth line. And he finds over the Vio and touches it. That the score is 2-3. She won again. Oh boy.
2人が距離を置いて動かなくなってしまいました。これは一体何を意味するのでしょうか。実況の難しい試合になってきました。
Oh man, Minori's hilarious. Where's her route at now?
進藤さん、むちゃくちゃにでも突っ込んでいかないと。
Really? There's no point here to end up in the same situation again.
だけどこのままじゃ時間切れで。すごいです。え？
Huh?
これも FC なんですね。
Little brother. It's cool. Talking now that seemingly taken back. Maybe this will work. The sound roars that making the air tremble. I don't think she doesn't bother by anything, man. Or it doesn't seem to affect Inui at all. She's got no emotions. That is Shinji-san's charge of the high yo-yo, which nets her the upper ground once again. Damn, how is that consistent? He's not affected by that, man. Shinji-san desperately struggling to catch her. Her time isn't on his side after the whole whistle blows. Dude, she cheated. Messiah should have. What was that Talon-san saying to him? Messiah should have ran over, took that headset, and just been his second instead, you know? Cheated. Switch out the audio. Cheaters. The whole venue is engulfed in a strange atmosphere. Everyone is convinced that Shinji-san would win, and considering the way the match played out, the final result is hard to swallow. And just as envious as everyone else, but I didn't talk to Irina-san and Sato earlier. What is this? Look at disguise. My eyes cloud over with despair. Shall I give you despair? The new villain? And when I spot Inui just hovering there casually. The new villain. The new villain of the game, you know? Compared to Shinji-san, who looks dead on his feet, Inui seems not the least bit tired. So she directs her gaze downward. The heck? You looking at me? Ah, he's looking right at me. Why the hell are you looking at me? What are you looking at? Oh, it's because they know about my past, and she's like, she wants to challenge me or something. I'm not just imagining that. I swear, I'm sure it's true. Sure, she didn't call me by my name or anything, but I know I'm not wrong. You're next. I see me saying that. Yeah, that's what I think he's saying. He's retired. My man's retired. Like, get over it, you wimp. Irina-san's words suddenly surface in my mind.
本当の FC わかります。
Oh, brother. I can no longer deny that claim. She may have fought Shinji-san, but she threw down the gauntlet at me. No, not just me. She challenged the entire notion of FC. She's looking down from above, asking, "How long do you want to keep crawling down there?" Fish evolved into amphibians. What does this have to do with this? Their ancestors combined into water. Primates evolved into man, surpassing their primitive ancestors with their newfound intelligence. Contempt in her eyes almost makes me think of her as some evolved being looking down upon an inferior species before her. She has now claimed her throne and dares any of us to challenge her. Damn it! Grinding my teeth, I glare up at the sky. Her Inui still remains completely unfazed. So calm and collected, it feels like she's claiming she has no need for a heart. Yeah, I don't think she has a heart. Battles stir emotions. In that sport like FC, where tactic plays an important role, these emotions are critical. Right, this monster before my eyes. He doesn't even say it, this monster! This can't be happening. Despair. Sephiroth? He's a Sephiroth in this game? I feel this despair, yeah, she's giving you despair. She's literally looking down, you're like, Sephiroth looking at a cloud like, shall I give you despair? How are you supposed to defeat someone who invalidates everything you believe in using only existing methods? Definitely don't have an answer. All you do is stare up at her without averting my gaze. Damn. So she cheated. She's a cheater. She cheated. Yeah, she destroyed. 3-2, that's not destroyed. Yeah. And she's toying with him. Those 2 points are basically bait. I've never seen such a one-sided match before. Yet she doesn't want to admit the person who beat her was no match for Inui. However, there's nothing to be gained from denying the truth. Asuka's looking at me with sparkling eyes. I don't know, we'll have to start by analyzing the match. She was too engulfed in FC, you know. Okay. Like, I remember him beating him, I hate him. So I lets out a dry laugh. That is weird. I feel bad for a dude. Like, Shinji-san is not a bad guy. He really is not. He just gets really into the sport. Like, when he's like basically an antagonist, you know, it's just... He's not a villain, he's like an antagonist at parts, so yeah. But yeah. But their remark made Misaki's blood boil, but she just smiles as she looks at everyone.
今日は解散ってことだよね。あー、お腹減った。コンビニに寄って帰ろ。お供します。
I'm not buying everything now. What about you, Asuka?
私はもう少し会場に残っていたいです。余韻に浸っていたいという。そっか。
Okay.
私は腹ペコだと死んじゃうので、先に帰ります。待ってくださいよ。
You'll follow her right there she goes. While she runs after Misaki. And she's walking awfully fast for someone who's supposedly dying of hunger. Should I do? Oh, save the game. That's what I should do. Does this lead to Misaki route or what? Okay, so it's a white one. I guess I could go talk to her. I should go after Misaki. Hey, wait up.
何?
Yeah, well, sorry without even thinking through, so I'm not sure how to proceed. What did I even say? Maybe he wants to confess? Oh, that's what she said. Of course! Not! You're gonna show up to practice tomorrow, right? I guess, huh? Don't do that. I want a clear answer.
明日のことは明日にならないとわからないな。
No wonder Asuka's going to surpass you. Misaki grabs her hands around her stomach in exaggerated fashion after she
お
says
腹が
that.
好きすぎて今は何も考えられません。
I'm sure they had some food here. Fine, just make sure you come tomorrow.
それじゃあ私たちはお先に失礼します。
Not sure about me as they leave, but it's a lot more formal than Misaki's little wave.
ちゃん、様子が変でしたね。あんな試合を見せられたら変にもなるよ。
Yeah.
どう
Well, what do you mean? Oh, that's her talking, yeah. You really not understand?
はい。
She really didn't pay attention at all.
クラシナは大物だな。多分飛沢は神道を目標としていたんだろう。
Yeah, you think so? Wouldn't you be shocked if you just watch your role model lose? I don't know, like say role model, like I don't know, maybe she respects him though. In that case, it seemed like he never even had a chance.
私、あの試合を見ていて興奮しちゃって、空気を読まないことを言ってしまいましたか？
Perhaps he
あんまり
did.
気にしなくていいよ。
Don't worry
ア
about
ス
you.
カちゃんは美
That's
咲じゃ
up
な
to
いん
your
だから
text.
さ。
Madoka didn't appear on screen, so I thought, yeah.
でも、今からでも追っかけて謝った方が。
No bother. It's not like you've done anything
そ
wrong.
うだぞ。決勝戦は面白い試合だったんだから。そうだろ、マサヤ。
Yeah, too interesting if you ask me. I'm gonna get some of this guy and take a deep breath. Wonder how things will change. Here's both FC as a club and as a whole as a club. I mean, I have this sinking feeling that things will never be the same again. And that makes my heart sting just a little bit. Damn, man. Yeah, from here on out, it's gonna be way different, I think. Here we go. This is their school. We haven't seen this view for a while. And this school's terminal. Look up at the sky. This is blue as it gets thanks to the summer sun that's shining brightly. Summer's still in full swing, huh? Obviously. Summer tournament may be over. It doesn't mean the season is. But it's just getting started. Now that we're done with this tournament, I need to check in on how everyone feels. Otherwise, it's really hard to figure out how to schedule practice. Most people feel drained after what happened this weekend, so I've got no right to blame them if they chose to skip out on our practice today. Still, I hope they come, and not just because they show how they're motivated. I got a far more personal, selfish reason. I can't express my current emotions properly, but I feel kind of uneasy. So maybe that's why I want to see them. However, I pull out my cell phone and check the time. So I got here a bit early. The idea of sitting in a club room all by myself feels a little sad, honestly. Plus, I wouldn't want to creep out whoever shows up next. Guess I'll kill some time in my classroom.
コーチ、
Asa calls with me right as I enter our
今
sports
から部
ground.
活ですか？
What happened to the bus that we were on? That's still a little too early for that.
やっぱりそうですかね。
Asa looks a little embarrassed. We're on our way to our club room.
はい。ちょっとやる気出しすぎでしょうか。
Guess I don't have to kill time after all. Should have known that she would show up before everyone else, considering the way she was acted during that match yesterday. Yeah, honestly, looking off his eyes scared me. She alone was smiling. The situation made everyone else freeze in terror. She was eerily chipper. And she even said watching the undisputed champion get crushed was fun.
今日の練習
Really
は
weird.
何しましょうか。やっぱり試合の後ですし、反省会からでしょう。
I don't feel the same, even though she seems just as happy right now. That's because I realize the scary part of her I witnessed is just a childlike innocence, which is her greatest strength. Asuka. What are your thoughts on this tournament? I want to hear your honest opinion. I need to know how she truly feels. I need to hear exchange why she found the match fun. Maybe something deep inside my heart, I'm hoping I'm wrong. Maybe I'm hoping she's just acting tough.
感
However,
想は楽しかったです。自分の試合も、
yeah,
そしてみんなの試合もびっくりするくらい。最後の試合だってあそこで乾さんと戦っているのがなんで私じゃないんだろうって思ってました。まだそんな選手じゃないことなんて分かってるんですけどね。
no, this would be a good thing. For who's bringing with the motivation is coach's wet dream. Yeah, I have mixed feelings on the matter. I see. This is probably going to surpass me. I guess that's what I've been afraid of all along. Alright, up here isn't enough to snuff out my desire to watch her grow. How far can she go? Will she ever eventually reach heights yet unknown?
いえ、マサヤさん。
Yeah, exactly. As is gazing at me with a grave expression on her
今
face
日の
isn't
練習
new.
からお願い。
A request. I know, cut her off, sorry. Okay. She didn't say the whole line, she just said hi. She looks at me dead in my eyes as she says
本気
that.
で私を鍛えてください。
Okay. How
乾
seriously?
さんに勝てるぐらいです。
I'll do my best.
それがどのくらい大変なことかは私にだってわかります。でもそこに行きたいです。私は勝ちたいんです。だから、
Alright.
そのための指導を私にしてください。お
Sure
願
thing,
いしま
girl.
す。
I'm torn. I said just touch on both my conflicting emotions. Or she saw it through me already. That would explain why her request is so hard. What should I do? I don't know, man. Am I gonna end up doing Asuka's route instead? I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's. I said both things. Do Asuka's and Masaki's route. Okay. That's right. Well, I might have just committed to Asuka's route. I don't know, man. I wanted to do Masaki's route, but it might end up being Asuka's route. So, whatever. I guess she's my second pick. So, Asuka has me to stand and fight alongside her against that monster, against that Haru who's been steering at FC back in the day. Practicing with Aoi-san was crazy, I swear. This is the first match I mentioned in my past to Asuka. Not exactly sure why, but it just feels like the right time. I felt every single day with FC to the point where I was in the sky, even in my dreams. I still remember everything. Perhaps it's so tight that my parents were constantly worried sick. But you see, eventually all that practice had an effect on my
どんな
body.
風にですか？
Just we finally get to learn his past, huh? I started feeling really light as a feather, and then flying became second nature. It was a strange sensation. My body reacted exactly as I wanted it to before I even finished thinking. Thanks to that, I got better at reading and countering my opponent's next moves. I became one with the sky. I said with the Skywalkers often experience that feeling. So a short while ago, I was afraid to make you suffer through such a harsh practice. So now I need you to know it. I turned to directly face Asuka. Asuka. It's gonna be tough. I doubt you'll get more relaxing game-like practice sessions moving forward. Hi. For sure, soft smile, she says that. Let's do this. We'll beat that monstrous Inui with our own methods. Okay, no, it may sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I think the joy FC brings you will help you grow.
そうなんですか？
Yeah, that means I wanted to tell her that that's what I lost, but I know I shouldn't. That's why I held onto the entire time.
それは大切ですね。
Yeah. I never allow her to hate flying. She's so free of care, so full of joy when she flies. I want her to stay that way forever. That's why I'm going to fight alongside her. I'll protect her so I can see her smile down on us in the highest point of the blue sky. Okay, let's get started.
お願いします、コーチ。
I really feel like I just ended up committing to her route, man. Okay, 66 at the end. I think I just committed to her route, dude. I don't
私の
know.
特訓がスタート。だけど乾さんはもっともっと強いから、マサヤさんがいろんな対策を考えてるみたいです。このまま秋の大会まで一直線のはずが、突然やってきたある人のために部活は大混乱に。どうなっちゃうんでしょうか。次回「青の彼方のフォーリズム」第7話「空を飛ぶ夢」。彼方の向こうに何かが見える。
Episode 7. Nearing the end of the game. Close my fingers and raise my hands. With that done, I push my flashback forward to take the first step to move my right one back to kick off the ground. After that, I shift my center of gravity just a little forward to get ready to assume the forward leaning posture as soon as I take off. I take a deep breath. I slowly repeat that process several times as I imagine the sight of oxygen flowing throughout my body. Wind direction has changed. It's now a light tailwind stroking my neck. Finally, I open my eyes, close eyes, and prepare to shout the most important word to me. Fly! Huh. The dreams of flying. The dream of flying, not dreams.
はーい、ひなたくん、ひなたくん。 寝てんのか
Shut up.
コーチ、起き
Shut up, Madoka. I'm trying to sleep here, will ya? Oh. Oh, sorry. It's probably over already.
まだ。今ちょうど、ローヨーヨーに切り替えたとこ。
Oh, yeah? I see. Sorry for falling
む
asleep.
しろ心配だよ。ひなたくん部長になったからって、ちょっと頑張りすぎじゃないの？
I know. Now I'm fine, I swear. I just didn't get enough
そ
sleep.
の寝不足が問題だって言ってんのよ。もう。
Okay,
こ
sheesh.
こ数日、ずっと夜通しでアスカちゃんの試合の検証やってるんでしょ？
Well, yeah. I'm doing that every day after practice. It's almost second nature now. Draft out some strategies on the whiteboard. Then after getting home, I tried them on for myself. I'm trying to shoot on the down low, but I guess Madoka's caught on. Don't tell Asuka, she'll start worrying.
まあわかってるけど、でもコーチが先に倒れちゃ育つものも育たないよ。
Well, it happens, you know. You got a point there. Okay, I'll be more careful. Let's go check up on them.
ほら、その言い方聞いてないやつ。
Did you say something no route, girl? I'm sorry. It's just... few days after the summer tournament, we have a meeting to decide our goals for the fall tournament. Okay, go ahead, Mr.
Yes.
Gami.
全員揃ったな。
はーい。
Heck yeah. The Prez won't be in the fall
それ
tournament,
で
though.
はミーティングを開催する。青柳妹。議題に沿って進めてくれ。
The heck was that? Okay.
わかりました。
That's a weird... What happened there? Is that a glitch? I couldn't even tell, man.
そ
I
れで
need
は
to see a
最初の
replay
課
on
題
that,
部長
honestly.
交代につ
I'll
い
see
て
in the
です。
editing what that was. Most sports seniors retire after the summer tournament since they have to focus on graduating. Now that the term is over, a new president has to be chosen from among the
事前にお
sophomores.
知らせしていた通り、新部長は日向雅也くんがなるということで、皆様異論ありませんでしょうか？
That makes
い
sense
い
that I
な
beat
ー
it.
し。
賛成です。それしかないですもんね。
Well, even worse girls said I was the best option. Election of our new club president takes only a few seconds. But then you consider the current distribution of roles. I'm really the only choice. Well, let's not change the way you address me. We'll keep calling Prez too.
そうだな。青柳は2人もいるしな。
Yeah, true. His point, but more than anything, calling him a Shion-san just doesn't feel right. Come on, man. I mean, Prez, you can also call him Brock. When he graduates, you gotta call him Brock, you know? Like, he kind of reminds me of Brock from Pokemon. But if he acted more like him, like, he'd probably be hitting on Aoi-san, like, hey, dude, how's it going? Stop. Stop. Prez suits him best,
し
yeah.
かし、選挙もなくそのまま決まっちゃいましたね。
It's because I was designed for this, you know? What, you wanna run?
私が部長になった FC。
I forget. It actually spelled disaster for us.
ひどくありませんそれ。
Hey, it's my scheduled time to install Worst Call. Oh, it's at 3 p.m.? You fucking suck, Mashiro. It's a scheduled
はい
time to
はい
install
それ
you.
ぐらいにしておけ。今日は大切な議題が控えてるんだから
I
ね。
thought you slapped her for a sec.
はーい。
Got it. Right. Me becoming the new president is small
Sate.
potatoes.
夏の大会も終わり、次は秋の大会に向けて練習を開始するわけだが。
Yeah, just seeing the great art like this is just amazing, dude. I wish they they did show Messiah's face in a chibi art style, but not in this art
その
style.
目標を決めたいと思う。まさや、方針を聞かせてくれるか。
Of course. I stand out and face everyone. Our goal for the summer tournament was finishing in the top 8, which we just barely missed. From the tournament bracket sheet that's up on the whiteboard. But I see it, part of the reason for that is the bad luck we had. In other words, we were definitely good enough to finish much higher. That being the case, I want to set getting top 4 as our goal.
じゃ
Thoughts?
あ、まずは美咲から。なんで私から？最初に目があったから。ってこらこら、今さら目背けて逃げるんじゃないよ。
She's not even looking your way. Masaki, just give up already.
言うよ。 今回はベスト4狙いでいいんじゃないかな。で、次の大会でもう一個上を狙うってことで。
I didn't expect you to sound so beat.
まあ、ああいうの見せられちゃあね。
Oh wow. Yeah, I totally get where she's coming from. Shinisan, who seemed unbeatable to us, got demolished. I can't blame her for feeling a little gun shy about after that. Mashirochi.
私は、美咲先輩と。
Really, girl? Is that all you do? I agree with Masaki. I agree with Masaki. You can voice your own opinion, you know? Yeah, seriously.
部活全体の目標ってことですよね。
It's true. Plus, Mashiro isn't really in the same league as the top players right now. It's hard to ask for more. So, when her do a little more, be a little bit more motivated, yeah. Alright, you go next, Prez.
部長ね。
X. He didn't graduate yet.
心は今でも部長だ。
He didn't graduate yet. He's like Hamane and If My Heart Had Wings, you know? He's like, they graduate, but they still are in the story, you know? Anyways, what do you think, Prez?
優勝だと言いたいところだが、この夏の戦いぶりからすればベスト4目標、次の夏で優勝を狙うのが妥当だろうな。
Good job, Prez. You've given the most realistic take so far. Before I move to the last person, I pause for a moment and take a deep breath. Last but not least, what are your thoughts, Asuka?
私は、
You didn't ask Madoka on her thoughts? Let's pause for a moment. It's gathering her resolve.
勝ちたいです。
I see. I'm trying to confirm if she's still felt the same as she did the day after the summer tournament. So that she hasn't wavered one bit.
かなりの難関だな、それは。
それでも、やりたいです、私。アスカすごいね。あんなすごいのに勝つ気なんだ。もちろん、
Yeah, I know, right?
これからすごく頑張らないといけませんけど。私なんか、
Sure.
そもそも頑張ろうとも思えないですから。
Maybe you should
まあ
work on
で
that.
も、仮に今回ダメだったとしても、次の夏の大会まで時間があるんだしね。
飛沢、今なんて言った？
次の夏の大会もあるしって、今私何か変なこと言いました？
いや、普通ならそうなんだけどな。でも、乾咲に関して言えば、それは間違いだろ。
She
どう
just
して
the
で
first
す
year,
か？
though? What?
世界に行くからだよ。
世界。
乾はおそらく、この秋を制したら、それを土産にして、日本から旅立つだろう。目指すは、
That's why we're gonna destroy her.
でも、それって推測ですよね。
国内で誰も寄せ付けずに2連覇した選手が、そのままもう1年もいてくれると思うか？しかも、あの乾咲だぞ。
Damn. Makes sense. As Ali-san and Shirashi-san looking to carry Academy right after the summer tournament. They couldn't find much, but they did learn that the Avalon Group, an international graph shoes manufacturer, is involved in management. So they did cheat, yeah! In other words, Carry Academy is just a front for the international corporation. Place out overturns all the existing concepts at SC, and she's backed by a giant company. And those together, it's clear that Japan isn't. It's just Inui-san's starting point. That's why I'm sure Ali-san's right
乾
money.
の強さはみんなも知っている通りだ。生半可なやり方では軽くひねられておしまいだろう。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんですか？
そこから先は新部長が言うさ。な。
Yeah, taking everyone's faces. We're gonna beat Inui-san. I say san at the end. To mainly focus on training a single player. I really think he should just call her
一
Sasuke.
人の選手？一番勝てそうな選手をってことですか？
そうだ。
Oh boy.
技術、センス、そして何よりも
みんなをまんべんなく育ててってのはできないんですか？
来年の夏まで時間があるならできたかもな。この秋までじゃ時間がなさすぎる。
そういうことだったら、アスカしかいないんじゃないかな。
even figured
現
Misaki.
実、3回戦まで進んだのはアスカだけだしね。それに、勝ちたいって言ったのも一人だけだったし。
美咲ちゃん。美咲、本当にそれでいいの？
いいよー。私は美咲先輩がそれでいいのなら。
先生、
Okay.
質問があります。
If I said the other option with Asuka instead of like training her, like coaching her, like would I have gotten Misaki or something? I don't know.
本当に、アスカちゃんに集中して練習するって目標でいいんでしょう？現実的にベスト4を目標にするって方向も考えてみた方が。
ベスト4ぐらいなら取れるよ。そこまで苦労しなくても。
マジですか？
夏の大会、はっきり言ってしまえば、新藤と乾、この二人がズバ抜けていた。ここに勝つ。だが今回は新
I
藤
don't
が
know.
他にも有力選手はいるが、倉科と飛沢、有坂が出たとして、誰一人としてベスト4に残らないとは考えにくい。
でも、優勝するにはこのままだと厳しいんですよね。
そういうことだ。能力はもちろんのこと、目標、そしてモチベーションの高さが求められる。
Heck yeah. So Fish Asuka will be the one, and the only player that meets all the conditions is
だから
Asuka.
これは選択なんだ。強い選手から目を背けるか、向かい合うか。前者ならぐっと楽になるが、後者は当然厳しくなる。
乾さんに勝つためには厳しい内容になる。
そういうことだ。どうだ？望むならば、もう一度ケツを取るが。
From my eyes over everyone's faces. Or no one seems to be objecting at all.
本当に私でいいんでしょうか？
I don't know. Asuka asks in a bewildered tone. Everyone's here decided to back you, so the decision is yours.
それはそうですけど。
Something what she wants, but it seems that she's worried about having to live up to everyone's expectations.
Krishna.
Yikes.
はい。
Sorry, just looking at my phone here for a
お
second.
前は、青柳兄の夢を聞いたことがあるか？
部長のですか？聞いたことがない。
だそうだ。
Damn.
聞かせてやってくれないか、青柳。
マジですか？今となっちゃ恥ずかしいんですけど。
構わん。今はその夢が必要なんだ。
はい。俺の夢ってのはな、砂浜
Oh,
FC 部の
interesting.
地区大会優勝
I thought he was dead.
だよ。
That's a nice dream, but I think we're gonna go and end things right there, guys. This whole scene is taking a long time, so I was gonna end after this whole entire event, but this might take a long time. So, yeah, we're just gonna end things off for now. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you hit the like button and comment, subscribe my channel. I guess we might be starting routes from now on. I don't know for sure. We'll see. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. And until next time, bye, guys.